Hi ladies, Ashley here from Glow Body PT, and today I have your second and third trimester prenatal cardio. We are going to be burning a lot of calories today. It is going to be a sweaty workout, so I need you to have your water nearby. You don't need any equipment at all. This is all body weight. It is high intensity, but it's also low impact because we're being a little bit more gentle on our knees now that we have the weight of our growing baby belly here. So we are going to get started with our warm-up routine. I'm going to coach you through everything. There will be no guesswork at all. This is safe for second, third trimester, and of course first trimester safe too. But I also have my first trimester specific prenatal cardio if you want to go check that out. I have a full free prenatal training schedule that takes you week by week throughout your pregnancy to take all of the guesswork out. It's completely for free, click and go workouts. I've never seen anything else like it online, totally free, no strings attached. So go download that from glowbodypt.com and just give yourself that motivation and the comfort that what you were doing is completely safe and going to help prepare you and baby for labor. So let's do our warm-up routine. Getting started with pregnancy jacks. So not actually jumping in the air, but same full body compound movement to get the blood flowing and get ready to exercise. Here we go. So I need you stepping out to the side, and we're keeping our knees in a nice horse stance. So I need it in a bent position. We're not up here. Nope, that's not doing enough for you. Down here. Think about a stable knee, not a wibbly wobbly knee. Reaching out with a pointed toe and arms coming up high. So warming up with two exercises. We're gonna do these two back to back, and then we'll get on with our main set. And a prisoner squat jack, squat walk. So coming down into a squat. 1, 2, up to tiptoes. Nice and wide. 1, 2, up to tiptoes. Give me nice wide steps. We're staying low as if we're sneaking underneath a window. Work on the shoulder mobility. Posture can really be a problem during pregnancy just due to the weight of enlarged breast, enlarged belly. So think about keeping your elbows back. And back to our pregnancy jumping jacks. Arms getting nice and high here. Getting blood flowing through all of our extremities to our heart. Blood volume can increase almost to 90% above what it was before. It can increase a lot for some women. Less volume increase for other women, but bottom line is you have more blood in your body right now. It's important that we oxygenate it and prepare the body for a hard workout like this. Prisoner squat walks. 1, 2, stand up to tiptoes. 1, 2, tiptoes. Think about extending the calves, really driving the calf muscles up. How high can you get on your tiptoes? And nice and low, wide steps on your squat walk. In 7 seconds, we're gonna get a little sip of water before we start the main set. Here we go. So grab your sip. That little whistle tone's your reminder that, hey, it's water time, girl. Seven exercises today, okay? First round, 55 seconds long. Second round, 50 seconds. Third round, just 45 seconds. I share that too, to give you hope. Start in a wide squat with a rear foot tap. Wide squat, rear foot tap. This wide squat is just providing some space for baby belly, keeping our chest up. Your gaze is at me, my gaze is at you. Feet are still generally pointed forward, the toes. They can be out about 15 degrees, but generally straight in front of you. It's a nice quick pace here. So it can be easy to overheat in second and third trimester. So be sure that you're working out in a temperature controlled environment, or if not, if you're outdoors, ensure you're doing it in the morning or later in the day, because I don't want you overheating unnecessarily. Single leg sprinter. One foot forward, one foot back. Give me a little sprint and then switch legs. So what happens when you get really hot is your blood is going to shunt to your skin to try to cool it down, meaning it's pulling blood away from your heart, pulling blood away from your baby. So that's why it's really important to just stay at a good temperature. Yes, you can sweat. Yes, you can get hot. What I'm talking about is if you're not acclimated to 90 degrees, don't start training when it's 90 degrees out. Switching legs at your leisure. Give me a good strong sprint with the upper body. Hinged at the hip. Gaze is right there. Good. Shake that out. Next are plie squat punches down onto a punching bag. You need 5 strong punches down as if the punching bag is right in front of you. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High biker. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Give me thighs parallel to the ground if you can. Knees are pointed out in line with toes. You can go outside, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze these inner thighs to come up strong. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, rest it out. Next is lateral tap dancer. So we're really going to be getting side to side. Another really good cardio exercise that's going to train inner and outer thighs specifically. Reaching out to the side. Here we go. Staying low in that horse stance that you learned at the beginning. So I've read some studies. I'm kind of a nerd, right? You probably already know that, but I like to read PubMed for published journal studies. And it's between 42 and 26% of women exercise during pregnancy, but only half of that still exercise after the first 6 months. So just want to remind you that you are in the minority right now. Only about 13% of women meet the recommended ACOG guidance, which is American College of Gynecologists, and that is to walk for 4 days per week for 30 minutes. So I just want to say congratulations. I'm proud of you for being here. And rest that out. Next we have palm slap leg runner. We're gonna step forward. And this is a harder one because we're doing full 55 seconds on each leg, okay? So leg is not coming up high. This is what I do pre-pregnancy, okay? Leg is stopping down low. We're not trying to put extra intra-abdominal pressure on the low abdomen. We're not trying to spread our abs apart any farther. You can go ahead and watch my video on how to prevent diastasis recti during pregnancy. And I go into great detail there to teach you all about that. Bottom line is we're staying low. Knee drive is just coming up to slap the palms. All right, now let's increase the range of motion of our shoulders. Bring your arms all the way in line with your ears. Biceps are going parallel with ears here. All right, rest it out. Remember what leg you're on, ladies. So I was on right leg, we're gonna switch to left here. Get ready for it, you're mentally prepping. You're thinking about your shoulder range of motion, getting them in line with ears. Okay, pick up the speed. A little sweat should be dripping. That's where I want you. Breathe it out. You're never holding your breath. Dig deep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest it out. All right, alternating 90 stance fighter. One leg is going to be facing forward, and with this, we're gonna have our fighter arm. The other leg is going to be 90-degree angle, okay? So we're gonna come down like this. We're gonna do the first couple slow. Legs facing forward, extend the arm. Legs facing forward, extend it. Once you feel like you've gotten the groove, you notice that your feet are at a 90-degree angle, you can pick up the pace. Here we go. We're avoiding arching the butt back, okay? We're just sitting down. Now, there'll always be a slight arch in the back because that's just the nature of our lumbar spine. Lower part of our back has a nice natural curve, but avoiding that harsh anterior pelvic tilt, that's what I'm asking from you. Rest it out. 2 plie Rockies to demi plie. So legs are out nice and wide, hands up here behind your head. We're gonna come down, train our obliques and inner thighs, step to the side to a demi plie. Here we go. 1, 2, step to the side, demi plie. Other side. 1, 2, and demi plie. Doesn't matter which side you step to, so don't get wrapped around that. Just keep moving with me. Just follow this tempo right here. Here we go. So we've been watching the Olympics. It's an Olympic year, which I love, by the way. And swimming came on, 4x4, women's swimming. Ava and I were watching it together, and she started exclaiming that I can do that with my donut floaty. She has this big round donut floaty, and how she wanted to go there and she wanted to do that with her floaty. And it just inspired me so much because I just want you women to have that sense of, yes, I can do that. Even if I need to modify, even if it's hard, I can go ahead and try and say I'm not getting in as many reps as you want to yet, or you're not quite, that's our water break, you're not quite at your max potential that you know you can be when you're not pregnant. You're still showing up and you're doing it. Even with your floaty, even with whatever rest breaks you're taking, that's the kind of mentality that I really want us to share. So I just love when our children inspire us. All right, here we go, wide squat, feet tap. That was round 1. Okay, round 1 is completed behind us. Those were all 55-second work intervals. Now, just 50-second work intervals, so a little bit shorter. As the work intervals decrease, you're thinking about, hey, this is shorter, so I can keep my intensity higher, or at least maintain what I've got. Hands are out here for counterbalance in the front. It's gonna allow you to achieve a deeper depth with your squat. Also, when your toes are facing forward versus out to the side, it opens up your sits bones, which is going to be extremely helpful as we're preparing our bodies for labor. That's why I really like to mix it up between regular forward-facing wide squats and inner plie squats. Both are good for different reasons. Single leg sprinter. Here we go, ladies. Choose the leg and switch, and switch, and switch. This is about keeping your body in a low position with strong, powerful arm movements. Just like your 100-meter sprinter. Here we go. You're focused, you're powerful. Give me all you've got. So a lot of people say cardio is for fat burn. Well, yes it is, but it also has so many other benefits as well. I'm gonna let Cooper in. Come on, Coop. All right, 5 plie squat punches down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Specifically with pregnancy, by exercising, doing cardio work like this, we're decreasing our chances for preeclampsia, for gestational diabetes, for an unplanned C-section delivery. Of course, all of those things can happen. They are never your fault. But know that by exercising, keeping your body as healthy as possible, keeping your baby's lung capacity as healthy as possible, increasing the potential brain development, all those things are benefits of you exercising during pregnancy. And yes, negative things can still happen. We are not in control. We are not God. I don't ever claim to be God. But of course, we can take measures to try to be as healthy as possible and prevent things that we don't want to happen. Lateral tap dancer, here we go. And honestly, you training like this is just really going to set you up for success once you get on my 12-week post-pregnancy plan, because you're not starting at ground zero, right? You've had a base, you've kept taking good care of yourself during pregnancy. Yes, training postpartum is really hard because I kind of feel like a bag of jelly with inflated breasts. So your body doesn't feel normal postpartum. It's still gonna be hard, but it is so much easier to not bounce back, but to just regain your strength and your fitness and your confidence as a mother because you took such good care of yourself during your pregnancy. So you're making your journey a month from now or several months from now a little bit less hard. Good. All right, palm slap runner. This is the one we're gonna stay on the same leg the entire 50-second interval. Here we go. I'm gonna try not to abuse my plant over here. Just divided this guy, so I'm hoping it's gonna make it. We'll see. It was just getting too large and unruly, so I separated it in half. You probably can't see it from the video, but there's ice in all my plants right now. That's how I water them instead of pouring water, and that helps prevent root rot. So you don't overwater them. The water just goes in slowly. The roots have time to suck it up. And then the trick is you never ice your plants again until the soil is completely dry, when you stick your finger in for about 1 or 2 knuckles in the soil. That's when you know to water again. 10 seconds, ladies. So this rear glute of the base leg, that should be burning. Rest it out. Keep in mind what leg you're on, okay? Here we go. Biceps coming parallel to ears, slapping nice and down low. Training hip flexors, training the abs a little bit, making this glute on fire, and burning a lot of calories. Fifteen seconds. Keep up your rhythm. 3, 2, 1, rest it out. All right, alternating 90-degree fighter stance. Set up for success. 90 degrees with your feet, okay? Extend the arm. You know the deal this time, so want a little bit more speed out of you, but keeping great form. Jackknife hand comes forward. So I want to speak to my moms who are tired today. We've had a little rough sleep patch lately. Ava's had trouble going to sleep. She's always been a good sleeper, but not lately. And then it's just harder to sleep when you're in 3rd trimester, right? You have a fortress around you of pillows. I sleep with 3 pillows around me. And Your bladder is literally being compressed by your baby's head or another part of your baby's body, which is causing you to get up to have to use the restroom more. So sleep spin harder. If you're tired as well, I'm really sincerely proud of you for being here. All right, 2 Rockies. 1, 2, demi-plie, okay? 1, 2, demi-plie. This isn't one we're really rushing, but we're moving through it, ensuring that the obliques are engaged when we do our Rockies. This is really good toning for the inner thighs. 1, 2, and a safe way to train the abs. 1, 2, demi-plie, good. And rest it out. This is going to be our rest break. You're gonna hear the whistle in a second, so grab your sip of water. So always sipping water, never guzzling, because we don't need any reaction. We don't need any water coming up, and I really want you to absorb it well. Getting ready for our rear foot tap and our wide squat. So nice wide squat with rear foot tap. Hands out here in the front for your counterbalance. Our sense of balance is inherently thrown off when we're pregnant because we're carrying excess body weight, maybe 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds over what you were carrying but pre-pregnancy. So know that if your balance is a little off, that's normal. And doing training like this is going to improve your balance in everyday life. Also, our sense of spatial awareness. I actually burned myself on the stove with a pan because my belly hit it and it was on the stove. And that's something that wouldn't have happened to me pre-pregnancy. So yeah, I'm dealing with a little scar right there. We'll see if it goes away or not. Single leg sprinter. I'm just blessed that it was just topical, right? It was just skin layer and that it wasn't deeper, so it didn't harm baby girl. All right, ladies, really charge it out. Drive this back leg back. I'm gonna pick up my pace a little, and I want you to too. Why? Because this is round 3. This is our last round. Nothing left to save in the tank. Powerful arms. You're charging forward at max speed. 5 plie punches down. Your imaginary punching bag in front of you. I'm gonna do this one to the side. Stitch twist up angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze up the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not just a la da da da. No, power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are already a mother, this isn't your first baby, that is in your house right now, I know that you have limited time, very limited time. This is baby number 4 for me, so we all have a short span that we're actually dedicating to taking care of our physical well-being. So while you're here with me, during this very last half of the last round, give it your all, knowing that for the rest of the day, you're generally serving, pouring out into others. And this is kind of filling up your tank so that you can better serve your family. You're already sweaty, so you may as well give it your all. All right, lateral tap dance. So we're tapping the toe to the side. Think about nice and light feet in the center. You have that stable knee position, okay? It's coming more directly under your body. Extend the arm. Flex the tricep, bring it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm slap runner. Here we go. By the way, this is the position I like to make with my hands. Best angle to show you from. You can also link your thumbs if that helps. Slapping the palms or your fingers with your knee. Bringing the leg all the way back. Biceps parallel with ears. Metabolites, lactates are building up right now. That's what's causing a burning sensation right over here. Rest it out. That's one of the reasons why doing just a little stretch and cool down can be really good for you, at least to help flush out essentially toxins that are in muscles and bloodstreams. Little muscle fibers have broken down from workouts. That's a good thing because it's going to cause your body to grow them back straighter, tighter, stronger, giving you more tone and definition than before. But your cool down essentially will help flush those waste products out. Five seconds. Alternating 90-degree stance fighter. We're on our last 2 exercises for the day. Then we're gonna stretch out and cool it down together. Here we go. Get in your position. You have your jack hand with your 90-degree stance fighter. In the Army, they call this the power hand. Like, rah! Like, you, come here. I never really liked that, so now that I'm not in the Army anymore, I was in for 5.5 years, by the way. Served until I was a captain. Graduated West Point, so that was the mandatory commit. 5 years minimum. I did a 9-month combat deployment to Afghanistan and did night raids. My job was to interrogate the women and children on target to help us identify who the bad guy was so that we could take the correct man off target to investigate and make sure that he was in fact the correct person. So that was my mission, but not in the military anymore. I have so much respect for military women, for fellow military families, for families who have a police officer, nurses, other public servants, teachers, because you are living a life of service. And I know that that's not just on one person in the household, it's just not on you or just your spouse. It really comes down to sacrifices that affect the entire household in order to have a supportive home environment. And we're gonna cool down. So grab your water and meet me here on the floor because I'm gonna sit down. Gonna get a good healthy set. This cool down is going to focus on our hamstring mobility, groin flexibility, extending the obliques, just going to help us reduce low back pain. I definitely get low back pain during my pregnancy. I have several really good prenatal pregnancy stretching workouts on YouTube, especially my updated back and hip release routine. I have my top 10 prenatal stretches. I have a bunch, so search Glow Body PT, use my free prenatal training schedule. But we're gonna stretch all the way to the side. One arm's gonna come down into kind of a ballerina position, extending the obliques. But taking care of your mobility is really going to help your body relax as we approach delivery. Whether you're 10 weeks away, maybe you're 4 weeks away, maybe 2 weeks away, maybe you have a little bit longer time, maybe you're 4 months away from pregnancy. Still, It's never too early to really start working on your mobility and techniques to relax your body, which I learned during my first labor. I was not very relaxed, it was very tight. I worked out, but I didn't do a lot of stretching. And that didn't benefit me very much. It was a very difficult labor. We're going to lift arms up, turn torso towards the foot. We're going to collapse down. Now if baby belly comes and hits your foot, I just want you to bring it forward, okay? No bashing belly into foot. So I'm going to bring mine out a little bit. We're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, fold over. However, relaxing and being mobile, having joints that are flexible is proven to help facilitate a delivery that feels less stressful, feels a little bit less painful, and can help facilitate a natural vaginal delivery. And inhale, and then with an exhale, try to sink a little bit lower. If you're not quite at the point where you can reach your toes, it's okay. I want you to grab your calf, and you're just going to gently pull your chest towards your quadricep. Let it collapse. You're gonna feel a little bit greater extension in the other side of your back than the leg that's extended. So I have my left leg out. You're gonna feel greater tension in the right side of your back, and that's good. Remember, chest is parallel to the ground. Same thing, other side. Folding one foot in, either all the way in, or give yourself some space if you need it. Inhale, and on this exhale, we're going to collapse over. You're gonna have a tendency to have this side of your chest lower. Remember, if that happened, really turn your torso. Inhale in again, and exhale out. Chest is coming completely parallel to the ground. You're feeling a really great stretch in your lumbar spine. Reaching for those toes if you can. If you're someone who is hypermobile, meaning you have high relaxin hormones right now, making your joints a little bit more flexible than usual, which helps the pelvis open up for delivery, can also cause you to be more flexible in your hamstrings and every joint. If you are hypermobile, you can generally grab your toes, lift them up, get the heel off the floor. But we're never stretching to the point that we are in pain. That's too far. That's not healthy, okay? Just a little bit uncomfortable is good. And relax, and then one more time, we're gonna bring your legs out wide. But instead, I want you to get your hips farther forward, really opening up the groin. And one more time, the same stretch that we started with, starting on the opposite side. Gaze is up at the crease of your elbow. And on exhales, you're sinking deeper. See if your fingertips can touch the toes. That's the goal. If you're not there yet, I want that to be something that you work on and you train during this pregnancy. Toes are up towards the sky, not flopping down. And back up to center. And relax. And you are done. Congratulations.
Activity completed.
I truly hope that you love this workout. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, press subscribe below, leave me a comment. I want to know how far along you are. I love hearing how far you're along, what other workouts that you've done of mine that you've enjoyed. I hope that I can see your name and then recognize you when you come get on the 12-week post-pregnancy plan, because I truly value supporting you during your pregnancy, postpartum, and your recovery of restoring the integrity of your core, and then beyond as a mother. So welcome to the School Body PT community. I am so grateful to have you here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.